My name is Nina Hebert, and I live on Edwards Air Force Base here in California. Earlier this year, my life was put in serious danger due to willful negligence and withholding of medical care. And that's when I found out about this 45-year-old law that limits the rights of patients just like me. I've had epilepsy for about 9 years, but it's very well controlled. That morning, I woke up and I just felt a bit off. As the day progressed, my symptoms became worse. We were driving to the hospital, and suddenly I lost feeling in control of an entire half of my body and could barely speak. When the EMTs arrived is where the true nightmare of this day began. They immediately focused on not my condition and not my symptoms, but on whether or not I'm a drug user. When we got there, they pulled me into the triage area and just stood there and watched me move into active seizures. I laid there violently seizing, feeling every bit of it, awake and unable to communicate. They made jokes about me having seizures, if I'd been having a stroke, if I had hit my head in any one of these seizures or had an aneurysm, I would have been dead before they ever even looked at the results of that scan. Finally, they realized the gravity of their error. They gave me medication that it was too late to help and asked me to walk out of the door. The only thing that was worse was when I sought the help of an attorney and said, I can't let them do this to someone else again. I want to make sure that no one else ever has to feel that way. When they told me that this law is set up this way, so they make it impossible for patients like me to do anything. I live every day now with PTSD so severe that I can barely even sit and share this story with you today. And California's 45-year-old cap on compensation prevents me and people just like me from holding hospitals accountable for their actions. I hope that you will join me in fighting this injustice so that other Californians can have that available to them and update the limits on injured patients' rights.